So, let's dive into something fascinating. We're talking about a regional Indian film, Jana Nayagan, that's making headlines all over the world. But here's the thing. It's not just a movie, it's a massive cultural event. It's the final curtain call for a beloved superstar, and at the same time, it's the opening act of his brand new political career. And believe me, it sparked a proxy war that's being fought on movie screens.
To really wrap your head around this whole phenomenon, you have to understand the sheer scale of it all. Seriously, the numbers behind this film are just, well, they're jaw-dropping. All right, let's start with the budget. 300 crore rupees. That's about 35 million US dollars. Now, to put that into perspective, that's right up there with a big Hollywood action movie like John Wick Chapter 4. This isn't just a film, it's a massive, massive investment. And that tells you the expectations were through the roof.
But get this, and this is the crazy part. Before a single person even bought a ticket, the film was already a huge success. It pulled in over 176 crore rupees, that's roughly $21 million, just from selling its digital and TV rights. I mean, it was already profitable before it even hit theaters. Wild.
And the fan power here is just on a whole other level. You know the audio launch? It's like a huge premiere event for an Indian film. Well, they didn't even hold it in India. Nope. They held it in a stadium in Malaysia, and over 100,000 fans showed up. That set a national attendance record over there. It just shows you how global this star's appeal really is.
So, that incredible pre-release money, it breaks down into two gigantic deals. Amazon Prime Video shelled out a record 121 crore just for the streaming rights, and Zee Tamil threw in another 64 crore for the TV rights. We're talking about some of the biggest deals in the history of Tamil cinema. That tells you everything you need to know about how valuable this movie was considered.
So you might be asking, why all the hype? Why these record-breaking numbers? Well, it goes way beyond the budget and the business deals. There's a really powerful human story at the heart of this. This isn't just another movie for its star. It's his grand farewell.
See, the star is Joseph Vijay, but pretty much nobody calls him that. To his millions and millions of fans, he has one name, Thalapathy. It's a Tamil word that means commander. And this isn't just a cool nickname. It signifies this incredibly deep, personal bond he has with his audience. They see him as a leader, someone they can trust and follow.
And that title, Commander, is about to become very, very literal. Because at that huge audio launch in Malaysia, Vijay dropped a bombshell. He announced this would be his last film. He's officially retiring from acting to go into politics full-time. So for his fans, this movie became this deeply emotional, must-see farewell event. Okay, this is where things get really interesting, where the lines between what's on screen and what's happening in real life just completely blur. The plot of his final movie feels almost like a dress rehearsal for his real-life political ambitions. I mean, check out the parallels here. In the movie, Vijay plays an ordinary guy who gets scammed and decides to fight the whole corrupt system, becoming a leader for the people. In real life, he just launched his own political party, the TVK, and its whole message is about anti-corruption and standing up for the common person. And he's aiming to run in the 2026 state elections. Even the film's title, Jana Nayagan, it literally translates to the people's leader. It's almost too perfect.
So that's the big question, isn't it? Is this just a case of art imitating life, a story that happened to line up with his political plans? Or is this life imitating art? Was this whole movie a brilliantly crafted, multi-million-dollar campaign video designed from day one to launch his new career?
And just when you think it can't get any more dramatic, the story takes another huge turn. The movie's release itself has become the opening shot in a political proxy war, and the battleground? One of the biggest holiday weekends of the year, Pongal.
Okay, look at this timeline. It tells you everything. After Vijay's new party starts getting some real buzz, all of a sudden a rival film, Parasakti, moves its release date. It was supposed to come out later, but now it's dropping just one day after Jana Nayagan. This creates a direct, aggressive, head-to-head battle during a super important holiday. Coincidence? No way. This was a calculated political move.
And that's because this isn't just about which movie sells more tickets. This is a stand-in for a very real political fight between two of the most powerful forces in the entire state of Tamil Nadu.
So here are the battle lines, drawn plain and simple. In one corner, you've got Jana Nayagan, which is basically the unofficial launch of Vijay's new opposition party. And in the other corner, you have Parasakti. And who's distributing it? A company founded by the deputy chief minister of the current ruling party, the DMK. This is literally politics by celluloid.
Oh, and the choice of that rival film's title, Parasakti, it is just dripping with political history. See, the original Parasakti from 1952 was a legendary game-changing film. It was basically propaganda that helped bring the DMK, the very party that's in power today, to prominence. So now they're using a title from their own political origin story to try and squash a new challenger. The irony is just, wow.
And you can bet political analysts are all over this. As TM Veeraraghavar from NDTV puts it, what we're watching isn't just about movies. This is the unofficial kickoff for the next election. The box office has become the new ballot box, and the future of Tamil Nadu's political landscape might just be getting decided on the big screen.
So, let's just step back for a second. Why does any of this really matter? Well, for one, in this part of the world, cinema has always been a direct pipeline to political power. Film stars become chief ministers. And Vijay's move? It's a direct challenge to a two-party system that's been running things for over 50 years. So the success of these films isn't just about money, it's about who controls the story, the narrative leading into the next election.
Which leaves us with this one big final question. As the credits roll on one of the most celebrated film careers of a generation, is the curtain just beginning to rise on a whole new political era? The answer to that question, well, it might just be found in the box office numbers of Jana Nayagan.